All right, welcome back, everybody, to Multi-Gen Collectibles YouTube channel. Please send us a comment on any of these videos. Please subscribe to the channel. Please show us some love with a like, and even follow us on Instagram, Multi-Gen Collectibles page. Now, we are getting back into, I believe, part 6 of this blue container here. And if you've been watching all of the videos associated with this blue container, then you know that we have a lot of sealed cases, or I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say sealed cases. A lot of cards in the slim cases is what I should say. In the last episodes, the previous two, the first part 4, we went through the Lion King set from Skybox. In the last episode, we went through some team bags full of 1988, 89, and 90 Donruss Diamond Kings. And I said that I thought, in my opinion, the artwork on the 89 set was better. Let me know what you think. Share me your thoughts. What is your opinion? Now in this one, as you saw the preview in the last video, we're going to get back into some new case, or I shouldn't say case, slim cases or slim holder and small case cards. And we're going to start with these 3 and then possibly go into a 4th, which is this one right here. If I can grab it. There you go. So this is what we're looking at today. All right. I think we're going to do this one first. So we're going to get into this case. All right. And we'll see what we find. Some of you might be thinking, whoa, what is this gold foil, gold leaf? Well, this is from the Topps Gold of 1994. So this is the 1994 Topps Gold, but if you look closely, it's the Topps Black Gold, okay? So this is the Topps Black Gold set, or the Topps Black Gold cards. There were 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And this was a card that you could redeem with. So this was the redemption card. It says, congratulations, you've just won Topps Black Gold baseball cards numbered 1 through 11, Group A. These cards are part of the 44 card 1994 Topps Black Gold baseball special set. Group A consists of the following players: Roberto Alomar, Carlos Baerga, Albert Bell, Joe Carter, Cecil Fielder, Travis Fryman, Juan Gonzalez, Ken Griffey Jr., Chris Hoyles, Randy Johnson, and Kenny Lofton. It says the certified winner card is a collectible part of your Topps Black Gold set and is non-redeemable. So here's the big question. How the heck did we end up with this? How did we end up with this? If this was non-redeemable and this is part of the set, how did we even get this into our possession? And I say our possession because, again, by this point, 1994, my grandmother is heavily collecting. In fact, this was the last year that I believe we even collected. 1994 was the end. And at that time, I was 14 going on 15. So with that being the last year of our collecting journey, I was already on to other things, and I was pretty much done with baseball cards and basketball cards, and I was using my money to buy other stuff. That's for another video. So let's take a look. What is behind this card? What is behind this winning card? Let's take a look at it. We have Roberto Alomar. Look at this card. Beautiful, beautiful card. And I'm going to turn it in different directions so you can see the gold leaf. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. So I don't know. Were these inserts? Was this a subset insert that my grandmother ended up just buying? Did my mom buy this at a card show? Did my grandmother buy this at a card show? Did I buy this at a card show? Did we win it at a card show? Did we pay to spin the wheel and this was one of the prizes? Let me tell you something. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you, but I do not know the answer. This is just a beautiful card, man. All of these are just gorgeous. You got the gold leaf. You even see a little bit of the glitter, right? Look at the glitter. The gold leaf glitter. Beautiful. And then you have the Topps black gold along the name and the name of the team. So the player and the team. But the way that they did these are just beautiful, man. It's safe to say that in the early and mid 90s, the inserts and the subsets, there he is, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. It's easy to say that these cards were so new and the style was so unique in the early and mid 90s that here we are in 2025, and with all of the inserts in all of the different cards, from NBA to football, the NFL, Major League Baseball, WNBA, even NHL, it's safe to say that yes, some of the inserts and subsets are really unique, but I almost feel like there's just so many of them that the creativity doesn't seem like it's up there with the creativity of the early and mid 90s. But that's just my opinion. You know, I've been out of the hobby forever, 30 years, right? What do I know? What do I know? Let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 player cards and the checklist. So it is official. It is safe to say that this is an entire set. All right. This is an entire set. Do I keep it? Do I hold on to it? Do I sell it? What do you think? What should I do, y'all? You tell me. What is my next step? What is my next step? Well, I know for now we're going to take them out of this case and we're going to put them in sleeves. All right, next one. Here we go. This is another slim case. Very few cards in here, but these look a little familiar. I want to say we've seen some of these before, just not in this one, not in this case. So this looks like 1994 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. These are the gold autographs, okay? Or at least this one is. This is Tony Tarasco. Let's turn it around. So these look like they might be parallels. Okay, so 1994 again was like the beginning. 93, 94 was like the beginning of, I want to say Topps and Upper Deck and Don Russ doing these subsets and these limited run cards and parallels. So this is the gold. All right. Then we have Kevin Stalker in the gold. We have Kevin Reimer in the gold, and we have John O'Donoghue in the gold, and we have, who's this? Oh, Pedro Martinez. Yo, Martinez was with the Padres? After he left the Dodgers, did he go to San Diego? Really? Wow, I did not know that. Okay, so from LA to San Diego. From San Diego, where'd he go? Montreal? Boston? Martinez has had a quite interesting career, or had an interesting career. All right, so that is what we have in here. We're gonna go ahead and put those back in. Close that up for now. Okay, so 94 Upper Deck gold signature. I'm excited about this one. So this is, if you look at the sticker, it says 1993, 1 through 15. So again, it's safe to say that this is a slim case, a small case of these 1993 Upper Deck cards that are not the same as other inserts. I don't know if I have ever even looked through this. I cannot even tell you. I don't know. Was this bought directly from a dealer? Was this bought from a card shop? Was this at a card show? I don't know. There's a piece of tape right here. So there's a piece of tape right here. If I open it and it opens up, then we know for sure that I looked through it. Let's see. For the first time in over 30 years, this is being opened. And okay, so we know that it's been opened because the tape seal has been broken. Now, let's look through these cards for the very first time together in over 30 years, y'all. Y'all coming down this journey with me, and whoa, they're a little stuck together, not too crazy. There is a little bit of wear on the corners, and it's probably because all of these were stuffed inside of this dang case. So I'll say this: they're not in perfect mint condition. You can see a little bit of edge wear on the edges, especially because of the black border. The black border and the gloss, you're gonna have a lot of chipping away of that black ink and what they call whitening, right? So you're gonna have a lot of whitening along the edges. But look at this. Look how beautiful this card is, though. Look at that. Ken Griffey Jr., man. I think he's my favorite baseball player of all time. Just because of the talent that he had. Had he not gotten injured, can we say, hands down, he would have been the greatest baseball player of all time? Can we argue, can we make that point, that had he not gone through the injuries in the late 90s, he would have gone down, hands down, as the greatest of all time? I'm going to make the argument say yes. That's my opinion. Ken Griffey Jr., Gary Sheffield, Roberto Alomar, Jim Abbott. Again, I've shared that story of him several times. Nolan Ryan with the football. Okay, we have a card stuck behind Nolan Ryan. We're going to be delicate. Juan Gonzalez. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. David Justice. Carlos Baerga. I see what's happening here. Okay. I'm going to set these down so I can slowly and delicately separate these. All right. Baerga, Reggie Jackson, insert subset, Mr. October 1977, Hall of Fame inductee of 1993. I remember that subset very, very, very well. Eric Karros, Chipper Jones, Ivan Rodriguez, aka Pudge. Who's this? Oh, Pat Listash. Yeah, he was a highly sought after draft pick for sure. Pat Listash and Frank Thomas, best hitters of the future. And then on the back of Thomas we have, is this Tim Salmon? Is that Tim Salmon? Yeah, right? This is Tim Salmon, right? Yeah, this is Tim Salmon. Okay. So, all right. So for those of you that have been catching on, you notice that these are a lot of rookies from their respective years, starting with 1989 when Ken Griffey Jr. and Gary Sheffield started it off for Upper Deck. If you look at the year, these are 1993, okay? So these are from 1993, which means that this is 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. This is the 5-year anniversary of Upper Deck. This is the 5-year anniversary of Upper Deck. and they decided to do this subset, this small series of their Upper Deck highly sought after cards. These are not all rookie cards, but they are very highly sought after. Some of them are rookies, like for example, this one here of Juan Gonzalez in 1990. So if you look closely, the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, the Gary Sheffield rookie card, the Roberto Alomar second or third year card, the Jim Abbott rookie card or second year card, the Nolan Ryan card, all have the 1989 Upper Deck first baseline style in the gold leaf. Whereas the Juan Gonzalez has the first base to second base top baseline in the foil. So you know that this is from the 1990 series. Juan Gonzalez, David Justice, Carlos Baerga, Reggie Jackson. I don't know why I drew a blank. Reggie Jackson. Then you have 1991 with Eric Karros, Chipper Jones, Pudge. And then you have 1992. So it's really interesting because when they released these as the 5-year anniversary. That's clever. Very, very clever. So there's a storyline behind all of them. 93, 92, 92, 91. And it even includes the card that this is a replica of. So the anniversary card is on the front and the original card is on the back. Really creative. Very dope. Very, very, very dope. I remember that 1990 Reggie Jackson subset, man. Everybody was going nuts for that. Everybody wanted that set. And then there was the Nolan Ryan set. So, yeah, man. Upper Deck knew what they were doing, not just with their card design and their photography, but they also knew with their creativity and their marketing. And you know what? That 89 is Roberto Alomar's rookie. Yeah. That's dope. Oh, no, that was his second year. Was it his second year? Let me know, y'all. So again, the quality, sad to say, is these are not Gem Mint 10s. These are not Gem Mint 10s. These are not PSA 10s. These are not perfect mint condition cards, unfortunately. But they're dope. And that's all I care about. So what do we do with them? Ooh, I think we're going to save this for the next video. All right? We're going to kick off episode 6 with this stack in this case. And then we're going to move on to this case here. Look at that. Episode 6. You're staring right at it. You're looking at episode 6. Both coming from these two cases. What's in them? It's a mystery. Come open these cases with me for the first time in over 30 years, everybody. Multi-Gen Collectibles, thank you for joining us today for another video. Have yourselves an amazing 2026. Please, please, please make this the year of your prosperity. All right, y'all. What an opening today. Man, talk about nostalgia. This is wild. All right, y'all. We'll see you in part 6. Peace out.